From the sunshine to the rain, this is Growing Pains with Andrew Heckman.
All right, what's up? What's up? This is Growing Pains with Andrew Heckman. We've got an amazing guest in here behind, sitting, waiting in the studio here. He needs no introduction. He's a very close personal friend of mine. We have become friends through YouTube and everyththing else that we did. And, of course, you guys maybe know him as GrowinOld. Uncle Jeff, let's get him on up here. Here we go. Welcome to the stage, GrowinOld. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? It's me and
today,
you,
sir.
It's me and you. So, what better way for it to start, you know?
Well, and you know what? That's kind of par for the course for us, isn't it?
It is. It is.
I mean, so how long? Okay, that's a great spot to start because we met through streaming,
right?
So you had been streaming for, I guess, not that long before I even met you.
No,
if that's correct.
Yeah, it might have been. Was it like June or July? Because that's when we first started streaming, I think. So
right,
yeah,
right. I remember it vividly. Oh, that's funny. I mean, how many hours do you think you've now logged in StreamYard? I mean, it'd be thousands. It'd be thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? No matter what, it's always fun. I mean,
yeah. And there's always like, no matter how many times you do it, it's there's always something going on with StreamYard. Like it never just rolls smooth.
Right. and really, no matter, because I think today we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, we can do whatever the fuck we want,
because when you and I get together, I mean, it's this, that, and everything, and then boom, it's 3 hours gone. But
our wives, I'm pretty sure our wives have a text for each other to let each other know that we're chatting, right? Like it's like, I don't know if there's some sort of signal where they're just like, okay, you've got the next 3 hours to do whatever you want.
when you'll come down, she'll come down to the room here, and she'll close the door because she's like, I can hear you and Andrew talking. So, she'll come across the house to the other end and close the door. But yeah, what I was going to say is, no matter how many of these, you know, the lives that we do on GrowinOld, I'm nervous every time. And I think I was more nervous sitting backstage to come up here than all those times added. So, yeah, I appreciate you having me on.
Oh, dude. Well, we were going to touch on that quick. What is your little ritual? Because I'm sure. Okay, first of all, I guess before we even ask you, I just want to say, I don't have one. And is that weird? Do you think that's weird? Or is it just that I don't know, like I don't have anything that I like do every time. I just kind of.
I think it's just a different, maybe it's a different generation. There's, you know, I spent a lot of time in football locker rooms, wrestling locker rooms. When I was deployed, when we'd go on missions, there is certain stuff I would listen to before we went out. You know, it's just a kind of a habit. So that's what I do. It's kind of a get myself amped up because I don't want to look wore out or dead on screen for anybody. So, you know, I want to do that. But today I listened to, just for you, I listened to Rush and Neil Young.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Listen to some Canadian.
Yeah, that was my
Canadian tunes.
And of course I got my Ogo shirt on. So.
Oh man, rapping hard, bro.
Yeah,
had to match. We had to match. I got I'm wearing I went with the special edition, the black on black. You got to be the boss to have that one.
So if I had that one, Wendy would wear it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
She'd say, "That's mine. Thank you."
Yeah.
Hers is in the mail already. Oh man, fantastic. Yeah, it's good to have you back and doing another one of these episodes. And I do appreciate you taking the time. I know you're always busy, you always got something on the go. whether you're recording or you're just out in the gardens. And I know you keep busy with everything. So, these days, what's kind of been the main thing for you? What's your main focus at the moment, both, on YouTube and everything in the garden? I know it's springtime up here. You got to be facing a similar situation down there.
Getting close. Like I said, all of a sudden I got the maybe when we were talking on Discord or something, I talked about the greenhouse, and I've got it cleaned out. I've got my auto pots lined up in there. I'm gonna run 12 of the big ones out there. Mm-hmm. But so that's a part of it, and we could talk about some of that here in a bit. But some other stuff I got going on, like I'm going to do a radio interview with WNYU 89.1 FM college station. The Rundown is what it is. It's for 420. So I'm gonna do that on Friday, I think. So,
bro, for real?
Exciting. For real.
That's so cool, man. Cool. Oh, brother.
College students write me, so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I'm going to talk to that. Yeah. I'm excited about that.
Fantastic. Well, okay, so for what it's worth, so this one is recorded. So by the time it comes out, we will be past 20. So it's going to be right. So it's going to be something where we're actually going to be watching this, and we'll be able to look back if we're both in the chat room, and it'll be kind of one of those streamception things. And
heck yeah.
The 420 Gorilla Bash will have gone by. And of course, we're getting 420 B plus out the door. So that's going to be a big bash. And, you and me, I actually have to, talk about that afterwards. But it's going to be, man, we got great surprises. Everything's going to be great. So, yeah, I'm super pumped for you, though, man.
That was another thing I was going to ask about is talking about your giveaway and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's funny because now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, kind of, what's the point? Because by the time this comes out, but hey, dude, it's like, you know what though? So even then, I guess the funny part is that we've already started moving on to next year's, and we're thinking of doing like 420 10 packs. Oh, wow. And really taking this up a notch, good old fashioned seed increases. So,
I'm good for that.
I know you're good for that too. Yeah. We might have to ask Uncle for a favor in the future, but no. Yeah. So hey, why not just talk about it anyways? Thinking back on it, I got to give a huge shout out to the whole Ogo Army, everybody in there that decided they wanted to be a part of it. Super, super gracious of everyone to just put it together. And then they kind of came to us as more of like official sponsor. So it was members of our group, actually, of our membership. And they said, hey, we want to do this special bash. Is there any way, we can put it all together? And so, I talked to the corporate crew here at Ogo, and we decided to make a plan with our membership and actually make this really, really cool. It's an elimination draw, and basically every person that is in the membership gets a prize. We've made sure that it's like that. So it's a fantastic little way to do up something very special for each and every soldier there in the army. So yeah, man, it's very cool. It's very cool. So yeah. What hey, what do you think on all that? Like, I think it's our little way of saying, we can't give away too much of the prize info. We don't want to let people know what it is that they'd be getting, but it's a lot of fun. And like I said, 420 beans out the door there. That's something that's special. That's going to get a lot of people set on the right tracks.
No, I think it's important for us as content creators. And I don't want to say anything about that you and I are any different than any other content creator out there, but you and I have probably a larger platform than a lot of content creators, and we should give back to the community and to the people that helped us become a content creator and lifted us up to where we're at. I mean, that's just part of being real, being a human, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. And you were talking about too, I mean, you and I have had great conversations in the past, just talking about doing those, you know, those bean increases that you've mentioned to me. And it's just an interesting concept. One of the things that I love to think about is you do stuff like that, and somebody maybe will not even know that they have actually received anything or won anything per se, but they receive their package and they get this, you know, they get these little beans in the mail,
right?
And they find something and they grow it out for themselves for the next 5 or 10 years, or they use it for their round of something that they're hoping to create. And, you know, like, you don't know where that positive effect kind of ends up down the road, or how much it actually changes somebody's life right there quickly when they actually end up receiving a pack. And so I myself personally, I obviously will not be winning a dang thing, and I don't want to. We've been more than a lot of fans out there. A lot of great people have sent us a fantastic plethora of our own genetics to play with, and so it's like, no, we're gonna give a whole bunch back. And of course, we're holding on to the beauties that everybody had sent us. We're super honored by that. But, you know, in terms of getting things out the door, and also on top of that, like, it's about the beans per se. I mean, it's great to have 420 of them, but there's also a bunch of Ogo. You know, there'll be some swag and some Gorilla Strength trainer clips of all sizes, and a few accessories, and of course all kinds of sticker packs, and, you know, all the stuff that you would hope to find on a 420 bash.
Oh, right. And I think it's important for us to do that. I mean, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun. It is fun. It's going to be a great time. And of course, you're already in on it. And hey, you'll be getting a fun little prize back there, regardless of whenever a number gets pulled. So it'll be a great time. But yeah, man, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Because how did you end up with this radio gig? Who found you there?
They reached out and sent me a note and said, "Hey,
fantastic.
We'd like to see you." They said, "I hear you have a face made for radio," and I said, "Yes." And
good, man.
I'm it.
Good. That's so cool. I love hearing that for you. That's I hope that gets you a whole bunch of. That's up in NY. Is that what you said? New York?
Yeah, NYU.
Wow, man, you're getting the name out there big time. You're gonna have a couple thousand followers from NY after all that, I'm sure.
Or I could sound like an idiot, and they could be like,
they'll probably be into it. They'll be like, "Oh man, he might sound like that. I'm into it. Let's go. Let's find out."
Like, hey, my grandpa was like that.
Dude, you're a great streamer. That's actually one of the things that I love about you know, yours and my relationship, and just being able to chat about all of the things that we go through when we're putting stuff on YouTube, and, you know, just working through the loopholes and the strikes and the happy horse shit that goes with it all. And you've been a really, really monumental mentor for me there, just in terms of being able to pick up the phone and be like, "Hey man, have you ever had this problem?" And you'll be like, fresh out of a sesh, and you'll be like, "Here it is." 100%. I bet you he knows what to say here. And like, that was actually kind of the first thing that we met upon, and then you know, it's just fun to see how I've been able to kind of bounce information off you, and of course, not even just the growing stuff that we love to get on with, but just everything else in life too that comes with it. And might have even reinvigorated your interest in Pokemon too. I don't know. It's like,
you know, you sent me a pack, and I haven't opened them because I thought about opening them here, but I can't open them. It's like the baseball card thing when I was a kid.
Just hold on to it.
But you got to keep them in the package. That's so
cool. Yeah, you're one of those collectors. I get it. Yeah. Hey, you and I really are two peas in a pod then.
Yeah, I can't open them.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So what's been new with you lately? I mean, your show is just taking off. You're soon at 10,000 followers, are you not? Or have you passed that a while ago? I haven't looked in a while.
Yeah, we're hoping to get there pretty soon. YouTube, YouTube is like when we were cruising at the beginning. It was like, oh, okay, we're rolling, and then they dished out a couple of pulled us back, and then we got rid of that, and we've been cruising, and now they're holding us back again. So
they're holding us back a little bit.
Probably
another
month or so, and then we'll have a giveaway. But it's not. I'm not going to say that 10,000 is not a goal, because that is a goal, but it's not about the subs. It's about what I can do with a platform. And once you get a platform certain size, there's more people paying attention, to include YouTube. Yeah. But then maybe I can get Growing Pains with Andrew Heckman. Maybe we can get that out a little bit. Sure. I'm not saying it's because of me. I'm just saying it's because of the platform we have. Or maybe like on Wednesdays with THC, my brother, Sheba and Jack. Yeah. Maybe we can get a young breeder out there and stuff. That's my whole mission now. And I don't want to get off on a tangent, but just to finish my thoughts, I apologize, Andrew.
Not at
all.
But
I set out on this breeding thing because I was going to breed some medicine for myself, and I got kind of a clue of where I'm going. But I've decided that I'm not going to do any pheno hunting for me. I'm just going to do the bean increases of all the land races, so I can get jars and jars, and then the community. It'll be like, I'll be like that Johnny guy roaming the country with my apple.
I feel like, okay, so we started joking around about it yesterday because I'm doing that great mullen patch out in the backyard there. I'm aiming to maybe get some beauties like that. I actually got to get them in now. That's we're getting maybe behind schedule, but nevertheless, I was driving around the countryside here, picking them up, picking up shell casings and all of that stuff I could find, because there's still stocks after a massively cold winter. These things are so hardy, truly a testament to just how strong plants truly are. And so we're out, I had the Discord gang with me, and I'm out rolling around on the countryside. I've got my big Fisker shears out there, and I said, all right, guys, I'll back. And so, some of the bigger stuff, I ended up having to shove it into the box of the truck. And I know full well there was seeds would have been just rolling out behind me as I'm going down the road. So I undoubtedly planted a few hundred mullen. Yeah, mullen plants are going to pop up everywhere where I drove yesterday. So it's just like Johnny Appleseed there. We got we got Jeff Hemp Bean, and we got Andrew Mullen Bean over here.
There you go.
It's fucking awesome, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the mullen grows. It looks honestly like a lot like tobacco. Very, very interesting structure, like similarities between it and tobacco. So I might even try and put the two side by side and see if they have somewhat of a growth, little growth battle there, see which one can grow bigger. So it'll be very interesting. This is my first year kind of focusing on both of them. But I mean, I think that's what he said too about the way that we get to approach our gardens. And I mean, even if you thought that you knew everything about something, there's a whole ocean's worth of other plants to get into, and a whole bunch of other stuff, cover crops and medicinal herbs and medicines that we haven't even touched yet. And personally, Jeff, it seems like the more that I talk about Great Mullen, the more people react, and they're like, oh man, I've been consuming that lately, and it's been helping me immensely. And I'm like let me guess, with your lungs, and they're like 100%.
Doesn't Troy
Yeah, but yeah,
drip it in his
I love
water
Weed Live. He
his whatever he
and
drinks?
our guy Rick too, our buddy Rick. So yeah, no, I think those are two people that I can think of, and maybe even Cavort. I want to say Cavort, maybe.
I think maybe.
Oh, and of course, I know, but here's one of our mutual friends, and he's the one that actually helped introduced me to you in the first place, long before we got to talk sort of personally, on the phone that night. Uncle Jack Ashes.
Oh yeah, Jack Ashes.
He was the one that started to talk to me about Great Mullen, because he came over here there. That was late summer. Last year, and rolled up on our place, and we were touring the gardens, and we did all kinds of fun stuff. And he goes, "Oh, you know what this is, don't you?" And I said, "It's a really pretty roadside flower. I know they grow around North America." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure it's like mullein." And it's like,
yeah.
I didn't know fuck all about it. Straight up GrowinOld. I didn't know nothing about it. So I just said to him, I go, "Yeah, I know it's mullein, but that's about it." He goes, "That stuff is super, super medicinal." And I thought, "Oh, okay." So, I didn't even think much of it last year, but I know that it'll have a whole bunch of those seeds sitting around it, or even, propagated plants are coming up now. So it's going to be an interesting season for this stuff for sure. So.
Yeah, because we have it. It grows. Well, it doesn't grow in our yard very much because I chopped it all down because I didn't know. So now, if I find some, I might let one.
Oh yeah,
so I can get the seeds and then I'll try doing it on my own.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's definitely one of those things where it's like you don't know what you don't know. And now as I drive down the road, because of the fact that I know that that's out there somewhere growing peacefully everywhere, I just can't help but wonder, like, what we as a species are constantly kind of in the mood to chop down, and why we chop it down, who told us it was what it was. Like, I kind of start to question everything. I'm like, I know burdocks and stinging nettles are not ideal on a chunk of farmland, but then I'm also like, I think that is more to just the practices that I was taught than even knowing anything about the plant.
And I think you can still make medicine out of those.
Oh yeah, I know stinging nettle is can be very beneficial for your body. I don't know all the ways that it can be. I'm no apothecary expert or anything, but I know I'm certainly. Hey, the thought that I've always kind of been on is that human beings have survived for a fair few millennia before Big Pharma ever stepped foot in the door and said you ought to take this and not that. So
we figured out what was bad and what was good a long time ago. Yeah,
you always had to kind of look at the dead guy. Look at what was in his hand and just, what
was in his hand? Was anything left in his mouth? Yeah.
Right. Okay, just see what was in his mouth. Yeah. I mean, I wonder how many times that's a kind of a grim reminder of where we came from, but certainly it probably was somebody like everybody from the village gathered around. Look at this red mushroom.
And right there.
Don't do it.
right there. They moved from ape to man. Boom.
Exactly. And how have you been doing with all that lately? You've been on a couple journeys. Been enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Now they're pretty good. I mean, you gotta. I usually, last time I didn't have a reason, but normally I'll have a reason to do it. But a lot of times it opens my mind and I have a lot of ideas and stuff pop up. And
oh yeah, you find yourself to be hyper creative when you're in that state of mind naturally.
I do.
Or is that?
I do.
Or is it something you kind of gotta like force out? Like you gotta like.
Oh no! It
just starts flowing.
Yeah, once and it has and it flows on everything. Whether it's because I like to put on my noise cancelers and crank some music, and then I'll write down notes. It's almost like Eminem writing down a rap song, because I'll have notes all over the paper and I'll know what they mean, because I'll be like, okay,
you're the only one. You're the only one.
Yeah, exactly. I got to do this for the greenhouse. I need to water. I need to do this. Oh, that song I was listening to, that makes a good short. Oh, that song makes me think of a long video that we need to shoot. Yeah. I mean, just it's amazing. Yeah.
Dude, I got all of this talk of writing things down makes me want to write more things down, because honestly, lately I haven't been carrying, I have not been carrying a notebook with me, even just little. And you're like, oh, you got one in your hand there. It's called your cell phone.
Yeah, I can't do that though.
It don't hit the same. I don't know what it is, man. Just real talk, man to man, right here. It doesn't hit the effing same, bro. I'm like, you got, is it the check mark or the crossing off thing, or maybe it's the fact that you can just pick it up at some point in the near future and read it randomly and be like, oh, I did that. Oh, I didn't do that. I don't know. What is it, Jeff? Why does it have to be on paper?
What it is you're reading it in your mind, right? And then when you're handwriting it, you're reading it again as you're handwriting. And then when you're done, you're reading it a third time. When I used to study for promotions and tests and stuff, I would read and then I would handwrite just about everything and then study what I hand wrote, because then it just stuck. I mean, I don't know how that works, but so if you're out there taking tests, that's what you want to do.
Yeah. And
it's the handwriting. It's not the computer isn't the same. You'll have notes and you can print them out and read them, but the handwriting part is what burns it in.
When I was working at one of those grow facilities way back when, I was actually, they instructed me. They said, we do want you to basically at the end of every day give basically a brief synopsis of what was done, what was mixed in the tank, give us reservoir stats, anything that you're thinking you need ordered. It was just kind of almost like an after action report, so to speak, just thinking back on the day, are we out of gloves today? It was a very, very skeleton crew, I will say. And so, that was kind of the way, that was at least a way for me to keep a check and balance of what I was doing. But along the way, I noticed that my note taking there, because I had the time allotted to me at the end of the day, note taking in that became very thorough. And I was I noticed how much it helped me with my organization, not even just of the physical realm around me, but my mind too. Because I was I feel when you write stuff down physically with your hand, it's different than typing it, because I feel when you go through a pen, then it can exit your mind. You know what? You don't even have to hold on to it anymore. Maybe that's what it is. And then you can just go back and revisit the thought for free. It's that's a weird way to put it, but it's so, you know what I mean? There's no fucking mental energy output for it at all. So you just, that thing I was supposed to paint green, fucking let's go get green paint and make it happen. Right? Let's get her going. Yeah, that's exactly it. So I think maybe that's my little connection to it, man. But I don't know what's some other stuff that has attributed to your success here with your grows, with your, I always see you writing stuff down, man. And I gotta say, it probably helps with StreamYard and just your content. What else do you use it for? Does it help with your grows too? Do you take a lot of notes in the tent?
I sadly, I do not. I mean, I take notes. I've got notes from what we've just talked about, but when it comes to my grow,
it's kind of fun.
I don't for some, but I have started. I got a notebook, and
Beautiful.
It's got a bunch of pages filled. And
Man,
and it's only because of the
with the
breeding thing. So, but I wish I did. I wish I did a better. I wish I did a better job of it all because I'll take notes. I'll have a notepad next to the bed, and I might wake up and have my phone on while I'm scribbling something down. But the important things like my tent status, I fail every time.
I just touching back there on what you just said though too. There's two things that come to mind. Like I was like, there's I always come out swinging whenever I reset the reset the grow rooms rather. Like I always have the pen in hand, notebook nearby, and I get like 3 weeks in, and I'm like, I'll be looking back at my records, and I'm like, fuck, that was nice, and then it's like blank page.
Fuck.
You're like, damn it, what did I do? I do film a lot of stuff. And so sometimes I wonder too if it's like, I think it's maybe the like the overcompensation of the filming of what you're doing. And so you end up not thinking about writing it down or something when you're in the grow room, because it does give you a lot of playback info, but it's not like necessarily every single feed that you did, you like filmed the of what you put in that day and when you put it in, and like those things are very valuable to know, but it's not like you're actually like standing there with your camera in one hand and the nutrient syringe in the other. Fucking like that would be a giant waste of energy.
I will admit that is one thing that the whole YouTube world kind of bothers me at times. Is sometimes you're busy, and then you're going to go do something, and somebody says, "Hey, wait a minute, we need to film that." You're like, "Oh fuck," I got a million things to do. Yeah, so sometimes if there was that, and I think we've even discussed it on the Discord.
Absolutely.
If I didn't have to, but
it takes 4 hours to do a 10-minute job,
right?
Because you got it.
Right.
8 angles, but at
the same time, I'd be heartbroken, or I'd be very bored and sad if I didn't do it for a YouTube channel. So
yeah. No, that's a good point though. Pick your struggle.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I say too. I mean, doing this sort of stuff, finding a way to both entertain people and bring attention to our product lineup and our website. But that's shifting into that. I still look back at say maybe not having any of these facets or outlets for a business, and I wonder, even on my worst day, filming 1,000 things and being behind deadlines and pushing the issue with literally everything. I'm like, man, it would either be this or a job that I'd have to do this, but for kind of somebody else too. You know what I mean? It would be this, but just once removed, and it would still leave you kind of feeling the same frustration at the end of the day or at the end of the week or what have you. But like I said, pick your struggle, because I realized lately it's like it would happen fucking either way. Yeah.
And as long as we're talking YouTube, much like yourself, we probably already mentioned it, and I'm forgetting it because I'm old. But the lives and coming on live in front of people, it's exciting, and I can tell you that at the end of it, I'm always wore out. But sometimes they go so good, and you're like, man, how good did that go? And then you're just like, yeah, it just makes you feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I get that. It is. I think for some of us, you are a natural born entertainer. You do great in front of the camera. Rather, Wendy does great behind the camera. She's a fantastic producer. She owns the show.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Whenever your shows are always you're always consistent, man. You're always consistent. One thing I love about you and the work that you do. So I really do appreciate the fact that when I came up that first time, you were so cordial to me, and you just welcomed me up, even though I was bringing up the world's weirdest grow system, and
no, it looked cool,
and just say, hey, welcome, this is gorillaponics. What? So
no, and that's kind of what I like, and that's kind of like, you could say, our mission statement. Let's show something that nobody's ever seen. Yeah, let's get it out there. And it's just like, we always, when we're talking about community, we're talking, there are people that grow, there are people that don't grow. And then there are people that do reviews. I think we're all in the same community. So, yeah. So that's, yeah.
No, you do great. It's always good to be a part of your show, and you've welcomed. I mean, I can't help but wonder how many people you've put on. Like there's been a lot of people have come through the gates of the GrowinOld show and moved on to like just getting the chunk of YouTube entertainment going, and showing off their grows, doing what they do best, and it's great, man. It's you're a grandfather to us all, so to speak. Just keeping on bringing people up and letting them have their time in the spotlight, and then they do great things. So cheers to you, man. Props to you, and
I'll admit, I don't want to sound like I'm talking about myself, but those are some of the things that I'm proud of, or that we're having a problem. I could mention a lot, but I'll mention one name, and let's just mention Beans. I mean, he popped up on our channel. He showed his grow that he was growing outside, and he had just started a channel, but he wanted to go more vegetables and stuff, and he was going to run 2 shows. And then he wasn't going to run any. And I said, well, hey, you should. And right now he's got a pretty good show, and he's about to hit 1,000 subs. So I'm not saying it was me, because Beans worked hard for that. But,
absolutely.
But people just need the opportunity, and be given the opportunity and the confidence to grow. And and by grow, I don't mean just grow plants. I mean to grow themselves.
Yeah. Grow spiritually, mentally, physically. Anyway, I get it, man. No, that's why we named this show the way we did. Honestly, no, that's great. It's a great point, because when you do go live, when you do the StreamYard thing, or the YouTube live thing rather, but I've noticed too that it's almost like a launch pad for somebody else. They can.
Yep.
I'm comfortable at it. You know what I mean? Like you could put me in front of your camera, and I could sit there with you, and we could hash it out. And I don't truthfully, I'm not big on like huge panels. It does get a little bit hard to hear and carry on conversation for me, and so sometimes I'm reluctant to join if there's a lot of people up, but certainly, man, I'm always down to just sit and hash it out with people in front of a camera, and laugh it off and carry on. But it's not everybody's like that. I mean, like I said earlier, there's no ritual or anything that I'm practiced up on before I go live or before I record anything. I'm kind of just, sometimes I'm up here a few seconds. I walk through the door, and I'm like, we got the computer logged in. Yep. TV on. Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1. Sip of water. Let's hit it. Like, it's
mine's all superstition.
Is it?
Yeah, it's superstition, and plus the fact that now we've got this room set up that when it's time for a live, all I got to do is turn on the lights, and boom, we're rolling. So
I love it.
So it makes it a little less worrying, and more music for Jeff.
A little more enjoyment. No, hey, if you didn't necessarily find a bunch of enjoyment from it, I would think it probably wouldn't last too long. If you're anything like me, I certainly wouldn't stretch out an 8. 420 live stream or whatever. I wouldn't do it if I didn't think this is the most fun I could be having right now. So, I mean,
Right.
I'm a motorcycle rider. I'm a grower. There's 1,000 things I could be doing, and I'm right here streaming. So, sometimes I hope people can appreciate that as well. We've got we do have other things that we like to do, but still this gets a priority, and everybody gets to reap the rewards of a great streamer like yourself, man. So
Well, thanks. Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing, because that's why, like, on Wednesday nights I like to just go 2 hours, because there are people that have lives after us, and that's a school night,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then on Saturdays anymore, 3 hours would be cool, but I'm not chasing views or hours. It's all entertainment, and if it rolls, it rolls. If it doesn't, 2 hours is fine with me, because then people can spend the rest of the weekend with their family.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
their immediate family, not this big family.
Their immediate family, not their media family. There you go.
Oh, very good.
There you go.
Man, dude, that's good.
There you go. No, that's a good point there, and so we even had it actually divided up, because hey man, I went 7 days a week, hard for a fair few months. I didn't keep track, but I know we went large. So it was eventually I kind of was like, hey, honestly, it wasn't even me. It was YouTube. I don't think they like me using their platform that much. You're taking up too much processor speed there, sir. Stop, slow your roll. But no, once we got the strikes rather, I kind of just was like, man, what the fuck? Like, so I took a step back. I was like, bunch of stuff that I need to do around the house and around the shop anyways. And so I'm always a person believing that these types of things happen for us and not to us. And so that's where I was kind of just like, let's take the energy that I was putting into all of this content creation, double some of the things that desperately need cleaned up and organized, reset the gardens in a meaningful way. You'll notice that we're now completely focusing on our food production. While we love growing our favorite plant, the one that everybody loves, we'll still be doing that. But, we do it in a more private manner. And you already know that. For our sake, I mean, just for the sake of our company, we obviously had to take stock of what was happening and just say, yeah, we can pivot out of this, So, yeah. I think to do it any other way would be silly, because we all know that hydroponics works great with cannabis. I can just say that straight up. The two are built for each other. It's fantastic. But really what we're noticing lately is food prices are insane. And if you can grow our beloved wonder plant that easy and that well in it, what else are we missing out on? So, with that, it's like, okay, maybe it takes a little bit of time, maybe it takes a little bit of practice, maybe a little bit of investment up front too. But these things, start to pump out food very, very quickly in a meaningful way. And you can, in a space where you don't have much space, or if you're in an area where you don't want to lug soil or you can't lug soil, there's a lot of people that are just relying on the flow of water to get their growing done. And I think that that's a really cool feature to try and bring to the world and remind people that that's actually a capability. So, yeah, that's been our kind of little mission here. And we had to shift out of everything else that we were into, just because, hey man, I love it. And everybody knows that I love it. But when it comes right down to doing business, certainly if you put yourself inside of a, that box, then you're cutting yourself off to a far larger world that desperately needs help producing nutritious, clean food. And not only that, but doing it in the comfort of your own home. So, yeah.
Oh, exactly. Because, I grew potatoes in a autopot trade grow last year. Potatoes and onions.
A lot? Did you get a lot?
Well, we got I wouldn't say it was a lot because I didn't plant a whole bunch only because I was just kind of doing it for auto pots.
Yeah.
But then once I figured out that it grows, potatoes really well. Well, now you've seen it in my tents, and it works really well for other stuff too. So
Yeah. No,
but
man, it's all in the name of what you don't.
You could
don't
grow
know.
a lot of food. Well, if you had a greenhouse and I was growing food, I'd do those big beds if it was me.
Of course,
because I'm a soil guy. If I was like yourself,
man, we got soil.
With,
yeah. We use both. I mean, I think that just playing with both for me, honestly, up here, I am lucky to have the abundance of H2O that I do sitting around. There's water everywhere, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. And honestly, it's like around here, we don't need to necessarily conserve water, but we should. And so, with that system, I can and I do. And I mean, just using that alone and watching the explosive results coming from it, like that's the part that kind of mystifies me. I don't necessarily even care if other people approve in quite the same manner that I do, because when I watch it happen outdoors, I get stupefied, man. Like it's really fun to watch in real time when you get to go out and see the increase in size daily, and just watching an indoor grow system do its thing underneath powerful natural sunlight for real, not lights, not supplemented lighting, just outdoors raw dogging that shit. And it's quite a sight to see. So I mean, yes, that is a part of my garden, but it's far from being the whole thing. I would be silly not to take advantage of all the soil and all the pots and all
right
natural fertile ground that sits around. So on that note too, with your greenhouse, do you have a wide selection of food that you're aiming to do? Are you looking to do much food this year at all, or what are you thinking?
I was not, but that could change. Gas is $7. Well, diesel $7 a gallon, and who knows? So that could change. I hadn't planned on it. I'll be up front. No,
that's okay.
There's one thing going in my greenhouse.
We know why it's called the green, baby.
but you got to be, able to maneuver and change. So you never know.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, like I was just saying on the Discord there earlier, I've never heard it where my wife actually asked me to start more seeds instead of slowing down. I don't really. I thought maybe I should have voice recorded that or something. That was a rarity. We don't often hear that coming out of my wife's mouth. There, she says,
"Plant more.
You should probably start some more food seeds."
Yeah.
Pardon me. But the other thing too is that honestly, when we do that, it is a full cycle thing. We've got our chickens, right? So the more produce that you grow, even the leftovers from it, obviously it feeds compost pile and it feeds our chickens, and those chickens obviously feed us right back. It's fantastic. Right. So it's all kind of a closed loop thing. It's most enjoyable, and who doesn't love farm fresh chickens? Because I know you've got chickens too, right?
We've got chickens and a turkey.
Nice. How many chickens?
We can feed the chickens or the dogs. I feed them eggs every morning. So
nice. Yeah. The dogs love it too. How many dogs you got now? It's
3.
It's 3. Okay. I thought it was 4, but you can't always remember. There's a lot of people have.
When he was showing me a picture of a female husky that's up for adoption,
Oh, okay.
Before the show started. So, when the show ends, it could be 4.
It could be 4. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. No, that's very nice. Very nice. Do you have a favorite? Don't tell them.
Oh, no. Well, yeah.
Your favorite?
I do. She's in here. Let's see, we've lived here 10 years. She's 9 years old. She could be 10. She's Rhodesian. So yeah, she's starting to, every place I go, she follows me. Yeah. I think she's sundowning. Yeah. I think she's getting to that age. Yeah.
Yeah. So our youngest German Shepherd can now do the steps. So I think as he gets older, and I know inevitably we will end up losing a few of the dogs here, before long, which is sad to say, but it is a reality of pet owner. But he's made it up here into the studio with me. So, this is up on the second floor here. So he's made it into the studio here with me once, but being 3-year-old German Shepherd, that boy doesn't give a flying fuck about a studio or rules or sitting down or smoke pipes or lanterns.
No, he doesn't.
In fact, he might be looking for them and trying to destroy them. So, yeah, man. So, no, he's. I think as he gets older, though, this will end up being inevitably a happy place for him to come up and kick it with me as we make our content.
Yeah,
keep on doing this stuff. I think you would be doing this no matter what platform it ends up going on, right? So, even if we got kicked off the YT, we're gonna go find something else to do. So,
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So what's next for you and Aunt Wendy? You got any vacations planned? Are you going anywhere Are you coming to see me this summer? Is this for real, or is this a next summer thing?
Oh, to see you?
I don't know. Hey, man, I'm just throwing it out.
That would have to be,
dude,
next summer, or if diesel was to, I don't know, drop $2 a gallon.
Right. Go back to just Sandy.
But we will be going probably
That's insane.
To Montana to see my son.
Okay, very cool. That's still a long haul for you. You be taking the camper or what?
That's a 3-day trip.
Yeah, so you'd take that's awesome.
Yeah, the fifth wheel. Yeah.
Head on out down the road. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that myself here. And I, like you said, probably not this summer with the way everything looks, but it would be great for us to be able to even meet up halfway, man. How fun would that be?
Oh, we could always meet halfway.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Montana's probably literally halfway.
To get to THC's house.
Yeah. That's oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get there, but I don't have any business or nothing, so
we'll make some.
He would be a stop on our way to meet you halfway.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, honestly, we've thought about doing the North American Up in Smoke, the Ogo Up in Smoke North American tour. That would be really, really fun. And I think that there's enough people, dots on the map, right? So it's just okay, we're going to drive another 8 hours, but where are we going to go? Draw a radius. Who's in this section here? Can we get to them from here? Right. This is all an 8-hour drive or less. Where are we heading for the night?
Wow.
I got a driveway. Boop. Come on over. And you just, dot your way across the continent. That so much.
Hell yeah.
I think that would be the most fun you could have, dude.
If you made it here, you just pull in the backyard.
Not even tell you.
We'll plug you right into the house.
Just roll on up. Hey, I'm here. What's up?
Come on in. You can, because I got a 50 amp plug in the back end of the house. So
nice. Yeah, no, you're all set up for us down there. That would be that'd probably have to be the grand finale, right? Just making sure we dot the dot our way across the map, knowing that we're ending up down at your place.
I'm like the tuba. I'm the dot on the I in Ohio State. You'd have to stop here. Actually, that'd be. Well, I don't want to say who that would probably be because that'd be giving away where they live. But
oh yeah, no worries, no worries.
Your Discord.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of places we could end up if we headed out on tour there. And honestly, our fifth wheel too is it's quite hauler. So I always thought how cool it would be to take the motorcycle, take the side by side, and then have everything available. Like, you know, kind of no matter where you end up, there's some fun to be had, whether you're heading out on the highway or heading down the trail. But
well, just down. I mean, you can see it from my house. They've got this. I can't even remember what it's called, but it's like it's like a volcano, and they got all the cinders and stuff.
Okay.
And the astronauts drove way back in the day. That's where they drove that lunar lander thing, or that they drove, the little moon car they drove.
Yeah, the rover. Whatever.
The rover. They trained just down the road from here, and you could take your side by side down there and drive all over that.
Oh, really? Like, is it like it's rock crawling? Is that what it is?
Oh, they're kind of like that. It's just like, they're just cinders and stuff. So.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah.
It's not even. It might be 5 miles down the road. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And that's the other thing that I love about when you and I get chatting here too, because we do spend, we do end up spending a lot of our time streaming. But I mean, aside from that, we're still, we still have real lives. We still want to go out and do stuff in public and not necessarily spend every single waking hour streaming. But, that being said, it's a lovely job. And I mean, you are just a great guy to be able to sit and kick it with just whenever. I know I tend to just play around sometimes and have a question for you, and it ends up leading into a lengthy conversation about God knows what. So it's like,
yeah. It starts that way. It's always like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, you've got a show coming up tonight.
Yep.
So I'll
7 Eastern.
Maybe I'll get Gus. I'll spiffy myself up.
Yes. I'm growing my Andrew beard.
Are you going all the way to Christmas with it? Full Santa Claus?
I'm going to try.
Let's do it, baby. I'm
going to try.
Let's go. We'll get you some. We'll get you some cyclone cloning gel. Just rub it in there. Watch those roots grow. No. So it's funny because Randy Jean too. So Randy Jean over in the membership side, she's been writing this comic book. I know that you actually have a role in it somewhere. So each one of us is a character in the story. And I think oh yeah, a lot of character for damn sure. So one of my new advanced superpowers that we were just talking about is that my beard can reach down into bodies of water or jugs of nutrients that power me up, right? I get down and just regenerate. No,
that's cool.
So silly, cool. So silly. But no, man. So listen, we're just crossing the 1 hour mark here. And speaking of our membership, we do have it always planned out with our, which of course is ironic because you are a member of our Discord and our membership already, but and you love it. But nevertheless, we're going to keep it the same, and we're going to do a Q&A over on the other side with the members. They love it. They tend to show up. And so for anybody out there who's watching along, made it to the episode with us, we do appreciate you watching along. And if you want to see more of this type of content, you can definitely hit us up with the ogogrowin.com/membership. Like I said, we've got one of our troops sitting right here on the stage, and he's shaking his head.
Like, great time.
It's a great time, man. It's a great time. So we're going to keep it rolling over there. we'll send that link out right here after we wrap up this side of the show, and we'll have some of our OGO troops come on up and ask you some live Q&A questions. Maybe we'll have a little bit of smoke. Shh, don't tell YouTube. And yeah, man. And then I'm gonna go get Gus for your show tonight, and we'll see if I can't slide on up there and say hi to you and THC and Jack and Sheba, and we'll have a great time over there as well. So
it'll be fun,
dude. Thank you so much for another fantastic episode.
I appreciate it.
Oh, dude. Hey, would you think you'd want to come on back sometime and do this again?
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
All right.
I'd like to, yeah.
Let's do it, man.
I got some other stuff written down. So.
Oh, shit, yeah, man. No, that's okay. We've always got more time. We can always do another episode with you, Jeff. There's not a worry at all. We'll just make sure that we get on with the Q&A here, and then next time you come back, bring the sheet. I know you're going to have even more ideas. Well, I feel like there'll be a couple more trips to the nether regions of the universe. I know how you do, Uncle Jeff.
I'm trying to help us all out. That's all I'm trying to do.
Oh man, you always do it for the right reasons. So
yeah.
All right, my man. Thank you so much. Everybody else out there, you guys know where to find us. Uncle Jeff,
Thanks.
You rock. Thank you. And like I said, we're going to wrap this up on this side. You stick around in here. I'll send the link out, and we are going to make it happen over there. And I think you'll just... So, cheers, man.
Much love.
Right on. Peace, everybody else.
Go brand buddies. Optic for ya. Purple sounds in Seas man. Mary J. Mornings. In horticulture.